tired of breaking the peace deal. I didn't realize how corrupt that place was. Their troops were walking in an area that they should not have been fucking walking in, and one of them steps on a landmine.
Sorry, my apology. Welcome. Welcome all of you. So great to see you. Hey, I'm glad to be back on here. I was gone for a few days. You know how life are. So it'll take you north, east, west, south, middle east, southeast, wherever, right? But then I'm glad I'm back. So today I'm gonna continue the carving that I did the other day. If some of you remember that I was doing this last week, no, not last week, it was this week. I carved this beautiful Taro root. Okay, so I just wanted to finish it up today, making a dessert out of it. I have my steamer in the back on the stove, ready to steam soon. Okay, welcome. Good to see all of you. I was gone for the last couple of days. My phone was, I dropped my phone so badly the other days, and I think, well, it messed up my light. So I went to the main phone store, and the trade-in was like no value. So I have 14 Pro iPhone, so it's supposed to worth a little bit, but then it was not worth my trading in. So well, I went to the phone repair a few places, and then some were charging me like abundantly. So I was at, it's just the light shouldn't cost me that much. So I finally got this one place. It's really nice. It's belonged to one of the Vietnamese brother. So he did it for minimal because he know my sweetheart, so he had some connection. So I got my phone back. First was internet issue, there was a phone issue. So I'm like, really? It must be at the end of the year. This is like everything wanted to like to come in and mess it up for me. So I went ahead and as you know that I was carving this beautiful taros. Taro is the root, okay? It doesn't grow on an apple tree. It does not grow on, it doesn't grow on a mountain. In fact, it grows in a beautiful garden, probably in China or somewhere in Hawaii, okay? And it was a pretty big root. So it was like at least 3 pounds. So I clean it up, I grind it up, I work on it a little bit, and I started carving. It wasn't very impressive, but at least it's an idea. I haven't done carving on taros since I left refugee camp, so I'm trying to remember it. But then it was not very too impressive, but I'm fine with that. You know, I mean, I can always improve on this thing. Okay, so last week I finished the second row. So today I work on it a little bit between my baby girl. She's napping right now. She was a little bit upset because she didn't want to nap. She like throw a little fist on me, and she trying to stay awake. I let her stay awake as long as she could, and then she got real tired, and then she started to blame me for not putting her to sleep. So I said, that's it, you're gonna go to take a nap. So she's napping, so I shouldn't be too, I put her on the other corner so she won't hear me so much. Sorry about that. So as you see that Taro is the big roots and is hollows. No, sorry, it's not hollow. It's solid. So so I have to scoop this flesh out. So I had like a big bag. So like I said, I was gonna make taros, mashed taros with it, and because this taro is expensive, and I'm not about to like waste any part of it. Okay, so then the other part of taros, I'm gonna make sweet out of it. Okay, we're gonna do this with the let me move a little bit so you can see. We're gonna make taros in taro and tapioca pearls in coconut milk. Okay, so I did a little design already. Okay, it's yes, I did extra work. You know that I'm about all this cutie stuff here, right? So yeah, so we're gonna make dessert. Okay, and this one right here, once I'm done detailing a little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put her in a steamer. But she didn't fit in the steamer, so I have to lower down her so that she can fit in the pot. I'm probably gonna put her on a boil. Okay, and then when she's done, we're gonna fill up with the dessert, and I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, the chef gonna eat it. Okay, so I'm gonna add a small detail on this thing here. Okay, I know that I needed some detail on it, so if it's not so, it's supposed to be like some great detail, but you know, I mean, just to show you guys that there's so many little way to make this thing pretty. Okay, it doesn't have to be like so plain. Okay, well, we can leave it like this. I think it would be neat. Okay, so I just wanted you guys to see that this was like the amazing work that I did. Though it was simple and plain, it took me a little bit of time, at least 3 hours to do this. Antonella, hello. Buenos dias to you as well. Como esta? I'm sorry, como esta? Say hi to you also. Hello, hello, hello. Hola, hola, hola. Hope you're all doing well, and hope family are doing great also. So I think the detail is fine already. So I created some heart on the bottom here and the leaflet. Okay, so just to want to welcome all you back, and yeah, it's a little bit of hassle because if this is not this and that, I think it's like at the end of the year, the universe kind of like put everybody in a high stress level, you know. First it was my car with the, not the radiation, it was like it's not radiation, what you call those, oh, it needs some coolant, and it's about to go overheat on me, so that's fake. And then I went to take care of my mom and clean the bathroom, and then my phone dropped, and I know she needed some work done. So spent all few hours at the phone carrier yesterday, and like to do all the calculation for the new phone. It was like $1,500 plus. I'm like, I wasn't happy, you know. So I went to the phone repair first, and this guy wanted 180 just to replace the LED light, I think, on the screen. So then we decided that, well, we're gonna come back, okay, because I shouldn't cost that much, you know, because my sweetheart, he used to own phone stores, and that's how they can get money out of people, you know, with that situation. So then I end up at the main carriers, and he wanted me to get like the latest phone. I don't want the latest phone. This phone's still working. And then he said, oh, I remember. Let me call my friend up. So we went to his shop, and then he charged me very minimal. And like, oh, goodness Lord. I'm glad I don't have to pay $1,500 or on installment, you know. So I came home a little bit happier, and then my dog, they stress out about moving to a new place. So they started having their issue also, you know what I mean, because dog, they're so sensitive to where they live, so they started having severe diarrhea, and then I have to take the laundry to the laundromat because I don't want to do it at home because it's that nasty. So I need like a super power cleaner. So that's what I did. So so much to talk about. But I just wanna say welcome all of you, and I want to say hi to my TikTok lovely people. If you have not already subscribed or follow me, please do, okay? Because it's amazing world when we work together. Okay, so I add just a little small detail. I want to do a little bit more detail, but then goodness, it might be another hours or so, and I don't want to keep you hostage this year because I wanted to show you how we can turn this root into amazing dessert. Okay, I had this before on my other cooking episode. It's called Taro and the tapioca pearl. It was pretty good. My mom loves it. And what I did with it is that when it's done, I put it in the freezer. No, I put it in that little cute. Remember, I had the cute little floral design, the little cup. So I fill it up and I put it in the freezer and turn it upside down and see all the beautiful print, floral print. And then it was like it's almost like amazing piece of ice cream. It is, you know. So my grandkid loves it. So from that experience, we can expand the horizon on just a simple tapioca pearl dessert. And with that experiment, I learned new way of dealing with certain things. So I have the heart, okay? So on the bottom here, I have some big heart, and then the leaflet, I'm supposed to do like some work on it, but then I know you guys said, yeah, too long. I agree, you know, some of the things was too long, and some people were complaining about being too long or being too slow. Like, man, people just can't be happy. And, you know, sometimes there's certain thing that we cannot rush it, you know, just like fine wine, you know, you cannot just go, hey, mature it up, and you bang on it, you know, not like that. It'll take time, like sitting there, sleeping in for a day, for a week, for a month, for years. The longer they are, the more they taste better. Okay, so same thing for cooking, you know, just like you're doing slow cook, you cannot go rushing and telling hey, you know, hurry up, I'm hungry. You cannot do that, you know. I mean, you can talk to the gas stove will be silly. So I'm pretty much happy with the carving, though it didn't look too. I'm telling you, okay, because Taro's is hard. It's not easy bend. It's not easy like what do you call it? The melons or fruit, okay? Because Taro, it related to potato because it grows in the ground. It might not, I don't know, it might be related to carrot, but then, no, I'm just kidding. Can't be related to the carrot because the color, okay? But taros, one of those roots that like, so because the leaf, like, I wanted to give it like a little detail, you know, of the leaf. So I know, you that. I know, I understand all the frustration, so am I. But then, like I said, you know, it's like certain thing that we cannot rush it. And if you got nowhere to go, might just well join me anyway. You know, I mean, I gotta do this while the baby is asleep because she's like having her little party moment. She didn't want to sleep, so because she's in the process of crawling and standing up, so she didn't want to sleep. She didn't want to miss a moment of her doing that. So put her to sleep is like climbing Mountain Everest now. No, she wanted her bottle, and I'm trying to wean her off the bottle, send her to sleep because she's teething, and I don't want her to have rotten teeth. So she's not happy without the bottles. I'm like, I will break it in for her parent because her parent probably let her cry. I let her fuss it out a little bit, and then she finally said, okay, I'm tired now, I'm asleep. So I want to do this before she hear me talking about her and be waking up. So I just want to check in with all of you, and I hope you're doing well, and I'm so pleased to be back. Like I said, all my drama kind of subside today. Miss all of you though, you know, I mean, some of my usual family who are on here and my friends and my followers on here. I just want to say thank you, and I hope that things are going well for you. Hey, you know what day is today? Thursday or Friday? Shoot, I'm so behind in time. Sound like Thursday, huh? Does it? Anyway, I didn't know Monday or Tuesday was holiday, so I was so far behind in time. But it's good. Oops, I forgot. So what I did was that I'm just adding just a little bit of detail on the leaves. I'm not going to do all of it. I'm just do one row only because if I have to do all of it, I might be on here too long and you'll be mad at me and trying to like, never mind, go somewhere where it's more excitement, you know. And I can understand. You're welcome to scroll, but you're missing a great show right here. I just want to invite you, if you have not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do. It helped me tremendously. You can share my video, you can save my video for later use, and if you find it useful. And if you are on TikTok and you have not followed me, please do, because I get notification when someone follow me, and I will always give back the same reciprocity. You do unto me, I do unto you. Same thing. We need each other in this business. So let's be gentle, being kind, be supportive. Okay, don't be trolling me either. Okay, I haven't done nothing to offend you guys to troll me. Okay, if you're here to troll me, you better find your way out soon because I'll give it to you. But I found a few trolls in here. You know, I got it. Shoot, you know, I mean, this is my job, so that's why you find me here. It's a job, and it's also fun to do this, you know. I mean, one day when I fully retired, I will have more time to like sit down and do nothing but chill and cook. Right now it's not possible because life is so demanding. Anyway, so I think I have a few more and then we should be done and start cooking this baby. So this is Taro's. I do mention about camp life because a lot of things born in the camp, okay, because that was like the very foundation of my lifehood when I left Cambodia due to the killing field or due to the ethnic cleansing or the genocide during 1975 to 1979. So my family left Cambodia in 1974. Was in Thailand, living with the family for a little bit, and then finally we were summoned into refugee camp, and we lived in a refugee camp about 5 years. Who have been in a refugee camp for 5 years and still alive? Well, within that 5 year, it's not a lot happened for me. Save for that, I got to learn Thai language very well. I started the grammar school in Thailand. I got to take some cooking instruction from the free program that was offered while we in the camp. And so with that memory, I brought with me these loving skill here. Okay, like I said, if I know this is going to be helpful, I would like pay more attention. But all that was just like memories that I'm reliving it by cherish the moment. Okay, I turned that the negative situation into a positive outlook. Make the best out of our life. Okay, because we don't. Like I often say, you know, we don't live for 200 years. If you get lucky, like my great-grandparents, they live to be about 120. So they say that people with long ears will live longer, so let's stretch it. For real, like Buddha, you know, he lived like, what, 500 years? So, you know, his ears slope was like down here. I'm just saying, no, you know, I mean, it's all fine dandy. Okay. So this pot right here, it has a beautiful lid. Yeah, so I'm done with it. I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna steam and have for my dessert. So why it did? Oh damn it! Whoop, my bad. Let me. It's uneven on the bottom. Anyway, so if you want to see how I started this carving, you can check on my YouTube channel. Like I have not posted the image yet because I haven't had a photo of this, so I should have a photo of this. But all my cameras are Junior. Junior. Oh, trying to call my son. Let's put it back in here when I steam it. I don't want to waste this thing because this thing costs a lot of money. They're like $4 per pound, and then like £3. You know that they claim a different price. The little one is about $3.99 per pound. That's in American store. If I go to Asian store, it's a little bit cheaper. I don't know why. Maybe because the accessibility. Okay, so look at the lid. Okay, I did some detail on it. You know, I mean, got some floor. I got some handle. I should have had longer handle, but then I wasn't thinking when I was doing that. Okay, I was too excited, so I chopped. Like, didn't think about, oh, I need handle, and then so yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to get some picture of this before I steam it, because if I steam it, it might ruin it, you know. Junior, dang it. I have another phone, but it's not charged. Can somebody take a picture of this for me? But anyway, okay, what do you think? You like? I did some leaf. It's not like very impressive, you know what I mean? I need some practice on this. I need to do a couple more where I like really like put like a real nice detail within there. Like, it's okay. It's not too impressive because I like some imperfection. When it's not close to being perfect, I'm having issue with that. So but that's why all the skill I learned in Thailand refugee camp, it's I'm bringing back memories of being in a refugee camp. So here we go. The carve of a beautiful Taro root. If you don't know what Taro root is, then dig into AI Google search, okay? And I'm not kidding you. When I was at the Asian store, there's one this big and round and this long. It's about maybe about 15 pounds on that thing. That thing probably costs about 13 plus 5 or like that's like 30, 40, $50 worth of, you know. So but I got this one for about 10 or $11 ish. Okay, so it was a little bit bigger, but then I I chop it up and do a little work. So now I'm gonna steam it, okay, and hopefully that it will be friendly enough to like stay in one piece. I did that before because Taro is not like it can stand certain amount of heat without breaking. Oh no, it does break. Oh shoot. But if I steam it, it won't break. But then I don't have steamer that big. Okay, I don't have steamer that long. But let me see if I can do this without. Let me oil. It does. I remember now because if I put in air fryer, would it work in air fryer? But this will work in air fryer. I can do it in air fryer. I can do air fryer also. Now I have dilemma. I know once this cooked, the fiber started breaking. Shoot, I remember now. Oh man. I don't remember what keep them together. But I think if I don't steam it too long, it'll. I hope what to say. Let me put some oil on it. Got to do some loving on this thing right here, so I won't stick too much to the sheet here. Maybe. How the oil is like avocado oil, so I'm not playing around. It looked like a honey jar, huh? When you think honey jar, like put some honey, just like Winnie the Pooh. Remember Winnie the Pooh? He has like a honey jar where he like put his paw in it and he'd be having a feast out of his honey. Well, I don't have to do nothing with this. Okay, I just leave it this way. It would be fine too. But then I got all this work. I ain't gotta enjoy this thing. I cannot let it go away. Right? So hopefully that it does not break when I steam this thing because my steamer is too shallow. So I let me be creative. Yeah. We can be creative, okay? Hold on. I add water about 1.5 inches higher, and then I have this mesh. What you call it? I don't know what they call it, but I'm gonna use as a steamer. Let's see if it's gonna be friendly with me today. No. That might take forever, huh? To steam. Okay. So hopefully this will hold it a little bit, but then all right. And the lid will go where? On the top. Now, the lid won't go on the top because it won't fit. So, I'm gonna put it on the side. Okay. See my steamers? It's flat. Hey. It fit perfect. Let's steam this thing. Let's keep finger crossed that it does not break apart. If it does, I'm gonna make another one. This time, I will not puncture it. I'll do the whole solid. That will be a while. Take a while for to cook it. Yeah. Now that I had my Taro out of the way, now I'm gonna make a dessert out of this remainder. Okay. Remember, I went and got this beautiful design, like, okay, and this is the stars, and then I have the flowers. Okay, this is almost like lattice flowers, which I have the little compressor. No, I have the little cutters, the cookie cutters, so it works so well. And that's all I can do out of these two beautiful pieces, and then the remains are these pieces that I cannot piece it together. So to do that, I will need my my tapioca, which I already I soak it in water for about a couple hours, maybe an hour would do, but the longer you soak, the better it broke in the fibers, because the tapioca pearl is hard. It's about like couscous, and I'm gonna use about quarter cup, okay? Because once these flowers expand, it'll thicken the dessert. So I learned that from last experience. So we don't need a whole lot of this, but we need this to like, it's part of the plan, okay? I mean, the tapioca will allow this dessert to thicken and have that little nitro, you know, to go along with this, okay? So this will take a little while to cook because it's thick. So therefore, I'm gonna go ahead and cook her first. So before I do that, I'm gonna use my honey and some sugar today because I ran out of sugar. I forgot that. So if you have honey, go ahead. You have sugar, go ahead. You have any type of sugar, you go right ahead. We're not gonna make this like super sweet. We're gonna make it like sweet enough where we like can enjoy, and there's some little sugar in it, and then but still be able to enjoy it. Okay, so we can add some vanilla, but this right here is already have like sweet fragrance or sweet aroma, so we don't even need anything else but the taros, some honey, some sugars, a little bit of salt, and then a can of coconut milk, which is coming. Okay, you can use any brand. So we're gonna be using about 13.5 fluid ounce. Okay, so we're gonna shake it so that way we'll get every bit out of it, because this will sleep over time, and then the milk will be on the bottoms, and you find that when you try to pour it, you still have a lot of them sit in the bottom. So I mean, not in the bottom, on the bottom, my bad. Sometimes I have to retaught my English because years in school didn't improve at all. So, all right, so I have my steamer went in. I'm gonna use just a small pot today. Can that be enough? I think so. I brought my own pot. So we're gonna do that. I mean, I need to have it open. It'd be nice to have like fresh coconut, but then you have to express it. Okay, so make sure that you can use condensed milk also. Yeah, I have condensed milk. Should I? I can substitute condensed milk with sugars. But then I have something else that I'm gonna do with condensed milk, so I have 2 cans. But then no, I'm gonna follow the tradition. Rafi, welcome, and welcome all of you. I'm so glad to see all of you. You guys are awesome. Hey, let me send you guys heart. Hey, somebody send me heart. Hey, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Let me send you guys heart back. I don't know if you can see the heart flowing or not, but that's from me. Okay, just me giving you guys appreciation, the heart, the love. Yeah, there we go. This world needs a lot of love. Okay, don't be xenophobic where you hate everybody. No, that won't be a nice place to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook our milk first. I need a little bit. Hold on, do I? Because I need something to go on the top of it. Yes, I do. Let me separate them. Because I do not want to open another can of coconut milk, so I need it like topping. Yeah, I think that's all I need. So because we don't have a whole lot, we only have about a few serving, 1 serving, maybe about 6, 7 serving. So we only need 1 can. If you want an extra milky, or we can add extra, okay, extra coconut oil or coconut milk if you like. All right, let's well, gracious. I hope it doesn't take forever for that to steam. Right now it's I have it in about 10 minutes ago. It's 12:50, so I hope that it'll be done by an hour, because it's not that thick. Okay, so let's measure our ingredients. I'm gonna let the coconut milk do its magic. Hey, you know what? This brand, ooh, yeah. This brand here is not bad. This is from, well, unmentionable name. Give me a second, please. Thank you for your patience. I like this brand here. It's called nước cốt sữa đửa. It's in Vietnamese. I think it just means coconut milk. So this brand right here appears to be very fresh. I seem like the coconut milks are very fresh. And I had used another brand. It was seem like they blend in more of the flowers, so make it thick. So you can tell when the coconut milk, real coconut milk, or it's imitation. Okay, because coconut milk probably expensive because it's a long process. First, you have to work with the monkey to have the monkey bring down the coconut. No, well, in the olden day, they used the monkey to harvest the coconut, right? The monkey. Did I say that right? Well, at least in Thailand and Cambodia, when I growing up, I saw that the man will use to train the monkey to climb up to the coconut tree and pick the coconut and drop it down. So, and I'm not kidding either, because a coconut tree is only about that big and around, and it's about a few 100 feet, maybe probably 20-30 yards up higher, and the tree is about this big, about that big. Okay, about that big. Okay, so for the man to climb the coconut tree, he have to skillfully climb it. But if you use the monkey, then the monkey don't have issue. The monkey just climb on and then he'll use his feet to get the coconut off from the stem and then throw it down to the master. He's trained for that job. But then the poor monkey, he's like this big, and the coconut tree was, the coconut was even bigger than the monkey. But then he was able to, I don't know, pick the coconut and throw it down to the owner. Talking about animal abuse, but then you know what? Humans are smart, so if they can outsmart the monkey, let the monkey work for them. Hey, you know what? I've seen people who make the elephant labor for them. Pull the log, in Thailand, especially now they ban that because the animal activists said, oh, no. That's for many centuries where people cut down the lumber and either let it flow around the river or have a certain part that there's no access to the river, so they would use the elephant to pull the log. I mean, they're big like this. Yeah, some of the trees that I saw being pulled by the elephant was big, and then they used chain like this big, and then the poor thing, that was too much. I agree that the animal activists stepped in and they said no more, and leave the elephant in the wild. Do not catch them, do not tame them, do not touch them, leave them alone. So that's what happened when in the two nations. And the few nations that do utilize elephant, my grandparents used to have elephant. Now I'm speaking about my own family. When I was just old enough to remember, my grandparents do have elephant. Yeah. My own grandfather have elephant. My great grandparents too. When they migrated to Cambodia in the early 1900s, they came on the elephant. And then they use another elephant to catch other elephants. So in other words, so just like you need a cowboy with the horse to catch the wild horse and break the wild horse and then domesticated them. Same thing for elephant. The elephant, they use rope about that big of the rope, to catch them, because wild elephant, they're very strong. Once you have that herds of elephant, they'll kill you. So they there's an elephant master. We call it master. So he know how to deal with wild elephant. Once they catch them, he will he will break them, train them, and domesticate them. And I don't know if they do now. You go to Thailand, they put that a little basket on the top of the elephant, and where you just enjoy it, right? Okay. I never been on it, and I don't think I want to be on it. I used to ride on my own cow. My dad's a farmer. So I helped tender for the cow. So my dad gave me one particular cow where he tamed it, he domesticated it. So I was able to ride on him safely. So he let me ride on him, and then we'll go take him to graze on the pasture land, and along with other herds. So yeah, so I was little, but I know how to deal with cows because my dad is a farmer, so we had animal farm hands. So like I was saying, that I didn't get into sent to school. My dad sent my older brother, who's a year older than I am, to go live with my aunt in the city, and he got to go to school being fancy, and then the girl have to stay home and help. Yeah, so that was my situation. But then I got to like be on the back of the cow and take them out on their little pasture land where they can graze on those lunchable meal leaves. And that was like, when I look back, I said, gee, I started working when I was like able to walk. I mean, my dad and my parents didn't like wait for me to grow up to learn and all, like train. Like I'm glad that happened, because it's such an amazing experience to gain from. That I when I look back and I said, dang, I mean, I lived for 6 decades now, a little over 6 decades. So if you know what decades is, the decade is like 10 years, right? So to live through that and to be able to enjoy life in Cambodia before the killing field, life was simple. Okay, so it was so much land, there was so much food, so bird in the air, fish in the river, in the pond, in the reservoir, so plenty, I mean, mushroom grow everywhere and vegetations, and it was like, it never lack of food. But after the Khmer taken over, where he stripped everything, so no ownership of anything, stripped everything down to the bare minimum. You wear the same shoe, the same clothes, one clothes for 5 years, and the clothes just fall off of your back. That's how sad it was. And then everybody worked to build a canal. Everybody worked to grow rice. I don't know where rice go, because they weren't feeding the worker. The worker only get like a spoonful of rice porridge like that with a bowl of water. You don't believe me? Watch the Killing Fields, the movie Killing Field. And then the other one that I didn't like too much was the First to Kill My Father. That one's a little bougie because it's conducted by special lady. And I don't want to mention her name because she might be bad at me. But First to Kill My Father was later versions of the Killing Field. But the Killing Field is the one that can tell like a whole story. The scenario is more real. The story is more reliable, more real. It's more either real to it. And First to Kill My Father, like, it didn't tell the whole story, how her family got converted to Khmer Rouge and how to survive through Khmer Rouge. It didn't say all the part that she had to kill people, but she was trained to be the Khmer Rouge and be armed and all that. So I know a little bit about that, but then the story wasn't told right. But then anyway, but the story was told the best, but not every detail of that. But yeah, I survived that. Thank goodness. Okay, so because this is already like ready, it will cook. It will not take too long to cook. So I'm gonna go ahead and add our ingredients, which is a little bit of salt we need. Okay, because every sweet will need salt. And because our body needs iodine, so yes, you can have a little bit. Okay, don't be exaggerate on it if you have hypertension and all that. So you're on the watch out. I understand you don't have to put any, but then, okay, I'll do like, I don't know, a pinch is too big. A quarter of teaspoon was too small. So we just do, I don't know, do that much. This is like a quarter of teaspoon, okay? So don't be too generous with that. Okay. And now we're gonna do sugars, because I'm lacking of sugar today, which is fine, because if I have more, I put more. So if I have less, I put less. So It's like I'm out of commodities. I should make shopping list. So this is 1/3 cup of pure cane sugar. It's gonna go in because the coconut is already like receding. It started to express the coconut oil. Okay, so that's what we need. All right. Hey, let me check on the steamer while I'm talking too long. Hey girl, how's it going? It's doing so well so far. Let's keep it that way. Okay. We're gonna use some water, but then first I'm gonna add her in first because she's thick. So let me sample it first and see where we add with the sugars without the water. Because right now I only have about 13 ounces of coconut milk because some of the ounces I'm gonna do for the topping. With that, I'm gonna add a little bit of honey because honey. So I'm gonna do about 3 tablespoons of honey, not because I'm out of sugar, so I'm gonna use some honey. Oh, let's end the Khmer Rouge, okay? Let's talk about the bees. If I remember correctly, do not quote me if I'm wrong, okay? I might be wrong. That I can't remember exactly, but they were saying that the bee only, like the entire life of bee, I don't know how long bee live, maybe 100 years, that was able to like collect like 1/4 of a teaspoon, which is like, this is 1/4 teaspoon here, on the entire life. So there are like millions of, maybe trillions of honey who went out and collect all these wildflowers or even homemade flowers, so that we can enjoy the beautiful sweetness of the honey. Okay. You know, sometimes I did the crazy thing. I just like drink out of it. Yeah. Hey, no one watch me, so when I'm off camera, I can do crazy thing too. You know, I mean, who to blame? Leave me the honey. Okay, because appreciate the honey, we're gonna go ahead and scrape every drop of it. Okay, there you go. I think we got everything right. I can add vanilla, but I didn't want to spoil the aroma of these beautiful taros, because taro had a beautiful aroma. You won't smell it until you cook it, okay? So I have about 5 cups of well, it's hard to measure because it's in the big lump. Yeah. So and then I will add the tapioca once this pot about to be done. Okay, I'm gonna add about, measure it for you guys. This is the cup. 1 cup, 2 cup. I think 3 cup is perfect. Hey, look at this bottle, had 3 cup worth of it. Okay. See? There you go. So next time you don't have to measure this, equivalent to 3 cups, 1 bottle, which is the is the 16.9 fluid ounces. Okay, it's I'm gonna cook this because tapioca is already starchy, and don't eat raw taros. Okay, taros root have to cook really, 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 really well because um, we're gonna cook on medium high. Because taro has the certain chemical I forgot the name of it that will cause itchiness into the throat. Okay, if you eat raw taros, your mouth will be itching just like you swallow the poison ivy. So if you cook your taro, make sure the taro cook completely. That includes the leaves, the stems, and the root itself. Do not, because taro is not something to play around with, and it's not poisonous, but you have to be careful when to handle it too. You know, if it rub on your skin, it can cause itchiness. That's why. But I'm used to it. I'm used to the itchy, so I'm used to all the heat, so it don't hurt me as much. But if you're gonna cook taro, make sure that you cook completely. If it's not, when you eat it, you're gonna start feeling the little tingling in your tongue and your mouth, and if you have too much of it, you start feeling here, and you're gonna end up in a hospital. But taro is one of the delicious roots, but you have to cook it thoroughly, and it's safe to eat. I I have a whole bunch that I'm gonna make taro's mash because when I did the carving, I had a lot of like extra shaving of it. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. Ooh, it smells so good. I'm telling you, a taro had this beautiful aroma. Once it's done, okay, when it's done, it releases that beautiful aroma. The aroma is similar to, not pandan, it's similar to I can say, if it's similar to vanilla. It smells something burning. Okay. Oh, I want you to see the steam. Let me bring you over. It turned the color. It turned a little tarnish, which is normal. Okay, when it's not done, when it's raw, it's white in color. But when it's being cooked, it's once it's cooked, it's it changed. It's what you call it. It changed it changed the texture. Let me bring you over so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah. It smells so nice. It smells sweet. Taro is a. It does smell like something burned. Maybe a piece of taros is being burned. So, yeah, I just want to welcome. While I'm waiting for the sweet to process, just want to touch bases with you guys. So this is the tapioca that I pre-soak it. Okay, I pre-soak the day before and I keep it in the fridge. So because I only cook a little bit, I may not use all of it. This is about quarter teaspoon, not quarter cup of tapioca. Wash and clean and soak. Okay, it cook a little bit faster to soak it. Okay, once it's in the hot water and it's cooked completely, because the little speck of the tapioca is called the tapioca pearl. It's similar to couscous, but the couscous is the plant that come with the little shape. Okay, but these is mechanical made. It went through the process because the cassava plant, I think tapioca is made from cassava plant, or they call the same thing, either tapioca or cassava. But the cassava is also roots that related to, again, it relates to the taro, it relates to the yam, it relates to the roots, okay? It's roots. So when I visit my uncle in Thailand, he has acres growing of taros. No. Well, yeah, they have some taro too. I meant to say that he had acres, no, called rye. I don't know what the equivalency to acres are, but then I think acre is higher than rye. So you had rye, a lot of rye of cassava plant, because in Thailand they this company that will buy from the farmer and process it and turn it to the flours and turn it to the tapioca, and then include the little tapioca pro that you have in your favorite drink when you go to your favorite drink shop and you order the tapioca pro, and remember that it came from a root called cassava. Cassava is not as big. Well, if they leave it too long, it can be that big and can be that long. If in a hurry to harvest it, it's that big and that long. Okay, and the leaf, believably, to able to is edible also. So certain, yeah, they can cook that. The young leaves of it. I think my uncle used to pick it and take it home, and he blanch it and eat it with the fish sauce. How do I know if my my root is done? I will use a chopstick and I will poke it. If it's punctured, if it's penetrate, it's done. If it's not, we can, because I steam it at 1250. It's only now 1:15, so it's only been 25 minutes. The top of the little pot that I carved out of taros, on the top was thin, but on the bottom it was a little bit thicker than on the top. So, but then again, if the top is done, the bottom may not be done. But let me go poke on the bottom and see if it's done. No, on the bottom is not done because it was barricaded with the aluminum wrap, so it's gonna take a little bit longer to cook. Okay, so while I do that, let me turn my attention to my dessert. It's boiling right now. Oh, it smells so sweet. And I love about the taro is that it had that natural aroma. It's just like, it's, you have to try it out. Okay, so there's a few kinds of taros. They're not quite purple. This pinkish one, and then it was like off-white color, because taro has the fine fibers. So you see the line across it. It's all edible. So the fiber is soft. It's there. It doesn't. I think that's the most nutrient part, is that little straight lines that run across it. And there's a few kind of taros in the American store. I only see they had a little one like that. Okay, maybe that long, that big. But to get the huge one, you have to go to the Vietnamese grocery or even Chinese. I think the Chinese grocery. This one right here, I got it from Filipinos grocery store, and this one big in that round and in that diameters. The length was like that big, and I think it was about 10-15 pounds, all that, you know. And that's too big. I don't know what to do with the rest because I just want something to do for my show and be able to enjoy it. So my sweet is boiling right now. I'm not going to try to disturb it too much because I want my pieces to like to stay together. Remember, I had the beautiful design. I had the star design, and I have the floral design. I want to have like a beautiful design attached when it's done. So to do that, we just leave it undisturbed, and we're gonna do lower heat so that way we're not worried about it burning. If you stir it, make sure that because I do non-stick pan, so I need something with the what do you call this, silicone. Just like gently, okay, so go gently. And let me check on the cover, because I don't want my cover to, remember, my pot has a cover. So I don't want to overcook my cover, because if I overcook it, it'll fall off. But then once the Taro cooling down, it'll get hardened. Okay, just like potato, it get hardened. It get hardened in the fridge when it get colder. So therefore, the job is to like careful when it's hot because it's breakable. But once it's hardened, and then it's it hold tighter. I think it's done. Ooh, it smells so good. I wish I had young coconut right now. Ooh. Hold on, so you can see. You gotta see this. Oh, it smells so good. You know what I used to do with taros? I used to steam boil a whole bunch of these. The smartest way to cook the taro is to, if you're gonna boil it, you boil it with the rinds on, okay? Don't peel it, and then you peel it once it's cooked, once it's done. When you remove from the pot, let it cool down, and you can peel it. But to be more hygienic, so you strip all the rinds, and you can boil it, but don't disturb it because it's breakable. Okay, so here is the lid of my pot. Okay, so I think it's done. Let me poke it carefully. Don't want to disturb nothing. Oh, it's done, I think. Okay, it's done. So just like turkey, yeah, if it's done, it's done. So same thing, just like if it's puncturable, then it's done. Okay, so this is done. Oh, it smells so good. I just want to have a bite right now. Try to open up the think what I'll do, hey, it doesn't look too bad. It's not quite done yet. On the bottom, it's not cooked yet, okay, because it's a lot thicker on the bottom, but then I think on the top is puncturable. So what I'll do, I'll just remove this, allow the heat to go through, have access, more access to it. Okay, so, ooh, cute heart. Huh, what do you think? Look at that. It, what's the word? I couldn't think of the word. There was a fancy English word. It'll come back to me when I need it. So at the bottom is not quite ready. I'm gonna go ahead and remove it and put it in the pot. Hey, let's go. There's some liquid in there. Okay, we're just gonna steam it like that for another 10-15 minutes. Oops, wrong lid. Girl, snap it. There. So because the steamer is a mesh, so once we remove this barricator, allow the heat to work better. Because the top is done now, you see the texture of it. Okay. Oh, let me see. Look at that. It's so pretty. See it? The texture of the taros once it's cooked. So you can tell that once it's cooked, it's what's the word? It transforms into this texture here. That's a fancy word for that. I can't think of it right now. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let it chill so that way it gets hardened. I don't want to break this thing because there's a lot of work put onto this now. Okay, it's there you go. All right. The dessert is boiling also. Oh, look at the dessert. Amazing. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. Oh, better be careful. I don't want to break this beautiful looking dessert, piece of dessert here. Look at that. Me doing something good. Okay. I'm not going to sample it because I want it to cook fast. Remember taros, it will bite back, okay? It will have that itchy feelings if it's not cooked right. So I'm gonna go ahead and add our tapioca. I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons first because I don't want to put too much and then it'll be too thick, okay? Let me do, well, that's like a big tablespoon. Do it right, chef. Okay, we'll do 2 tablespoons first and see how it goes. If it's happy, then we'll know it's happy. If it's not, we can add some more. Because the tapioca should cook right quickly, and it's translucent. It's translucent once it's done, and it give it like a little eyeball looking. Eyeball with cataract. Sorry, it's no discriminatory, but that's the way it's look. So I'm just saying the way it is, okay? I'm not trying to offend anybody here. Because people get offended so easily. Like, I can't even say nothing. Okay, so, you know, it's already thickened because we had a lot of tapioca. I might add a little bit more of coconut milk, maybe. Okay, I might have to open another can because I think I like that extra milkiness. I'm gonna add another tablespoons, so 3 tablespoons of tapioca. I think that should do. Okay. Because the tapioca is about to be done, so it's very, very fragile. So I'm gonna add a little bit more. No, hold on. Let me puncture it. If it's done, I can sample it. Ooh. Look at that. I think it's done, but I just want it done thoroughly before I get itchy throat, okay? Mama, I use tapioca. No, not tapioca. I use the this root here in my a lot of my cooking, okay, Cambodian soup, and then I also use it in my egg rolls. Okay, let me sample. So I need a little bit more of salt because I need a little bit more of coconut milk actually. Okay, we're gonna do another half of 13 ounces, okay? Because it's what happened was that when the taro's cooking, it absorbed all the liquid in the pot, so that's why the liquid is like the liquid is getting low. So I'm gonna add another half of the 13 ounces. And I probably have to add another teaspoon of honey because we just add some more liquid. Okay, so well, this one is thicker. I think I'm gonna use this one for the top. This brand is pretty good. It's not done yet. Okay, I'm gonna put it back on the stove for a moment before we can let me add some honey. So I'm gonna imagine it's 1 tablespoon. That's a big tablespoon. Okay. A little bit of salt for sure. Whoop. Thank you. Okay. Like a rain of it. Not a bucket, okay? A few drops of rain. If you do a bucket, then hey, that's on you. I didn't say a bucket. I say it rained a little bit, sprinkle. Okay. Coming, 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 coming. Let me bring you over to visit. It's out. So we're not stirring it because we don't want to disturb or even break the fiber of the taros. We're just gonna let it cook on low. It's already boiling. Okay. And then the steamers is steaming. Looking good, huh? I have to show you because my camera is not well over the stove. Okay, so here we go. It's boiling, and looking good. Oh yeah, it's making noise like dancing right now with joy.